Welcome to part 22 of the Return of Christ. Yes, the return of Jesus, the one true God, October the 26th, 2024 by man's calendar. And I want to get right back into this word. This is still 1 Timothy chapter 2. And I was talking to the women about shamefacedness and how we're not to be adorned in fancy and costly array and things just to cause envy and so forth in other people, or to have people to brag on us and what we look like. We are supposed to be humble and meek and lowly of spirit, and we're not supposed to be acting like we're better than people. And there is nobody better than anybody else. I don't care how much money a person's got. I don't care what kind of job a person has. Y'all look at things wrong. You think people's big stars in this world that they have accomplished something, that they're somebody. No, they're not. They're no more than the homeless man that's living in a little old tent or in a cardboard box. In fact, that homeless man is probably closer to God than those rich people will ever be. Why? Because he needs God, or she needs God. Whether it be a man or a woman, don't matter. They need God, and they know it. Who do you think is with them while they're out there on them streets? Honestly, who do you think is with them while they're out there alone and the world is mocking them and treating them like they are just a plague upon humanity? That's what they are treated like there's some kind of infectious disease to be treated. They're not treated like they're human. They're treated like they're the problem. No, they're not the problem. The problem is that people have let their love lights go out. You have gotten away from God and you let your love light go out, and the love of God is not in you. There's the problem. Y'all treat these people like they're the scourge of the earth. You don't know for why they are there. You don't know what caused them to be there. You could be in their place. That's what you forget. You think, oh no, that could never happen to me. Yes, it could. If your pensions were cut off right now, where would you be? If your disability was cut off right now, where would you be? If your job dried up and you had no job and no check coming in, where would you be? If the government took away all the retirement and Social Security, where would you be? See, y'all think that couldn't be you. You place yourself above these people and you forget that Jesus was homeless too. Was he the scourge? Was he an infectious disease to be treated? He had no home, no place to lay his head. He was homeless. But what would you care? It's not you. It didn't happen to you. You're doing great, right? These are people. These are people. They have feelings. They have worries. They have concerns, just like you. Not all of them are addicts. I was homeless for a little while. I was not an addict. I am not an addict. I have not ever been an addict. I will never be an addict. Because the thing that I am actually addicted to is Jesus. But people treat me as they wish. They do as they wish us. Well, the Lord's going to repay all that. And if you have treated me unkind, the Lord will be repaying that to you. I have not done evil to you, but you have hated me. I have told you the truth, and you hated me more. But we're not supposed to be acting like we're better than people for any reason. These people needed help, and you said let someone else do it. And they said let someone else do it. And the next person said let someone else do it. And no one did anything. Everyone got to where they wanted something in return for helping someone. And if you can't bring a video camera so that you can get your name puffed up in lights, you don't want anybody to know. Or you don't want to do anything because you want everybody to know what you did because you want praise, honor, and glory for it. What happened to allowing Jesus to have the glory for things? But there's no harm in telling the truth. The harm is in believing the lies. Anyways, let's get back into this word, 1 Timothy. I want to recap verse 9 of chapter 2. So this is 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner also the women adorn themselves in modest, that means covering your nakedness, ladies, all of it, in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becomes women professing godliness with good works. Let the women learn in silence. Not silent. It doesn't say let the women be silent, gentlemen. It said let them learn in silence. with all supplication. That means quietly. That means learn quietly. With all supplication, that means submission to God. Now, this is Paul that said this, but I suffer not. That means created, not a woman to teach. I'm going to show you right there. See that? Let's go over here. Hold on, I'm on the wrong place. I suffer not a woman to teach. That means permit. He doesn't permit them to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. But if it's the Holy Ghost, then it's not that woman. During this time, the Holy Ghost was not in the churches, in the women, as it is in today's time. Certainly, I do not agree that a woman should lead the church. No, she should not hold the offices of the church. Why? Well, here's my reasoning for it. That way, when the big bads come with the big knives and the big guns and they want to take people out and slaughter them for the namesake of the Lord, I say let the men go first. I am going to prefer my brother 100%. When the guillotines are all down, I want them to have the first pick. I fully intend to ask them to wipe the blood off the blade for mine anyway. I don't have to go first in that. But if I do, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me where I am in the line, just so I'm in the line to go see Jesus. But yeah, I fully will step aside so the man can take and get the first guillotine. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings whatsoever. I don't want to lead. This is what you got to understand. I just want to tell people about Jesus so they can be set free. Because I don't have this thing that wants me to be lead dog and makes me want to be so all far important that I feel like I have to be the head honcho all the time. I don't want to be the head honcho of nothing. I don't want to be the head of nothing. But I do want to share what God has shared with me. Because freely I received, freely I must give. And I love to give. I'm a cheerful giver. I love to give the treasures which God has given me and to share them with others. I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I'm just trying to talk to y'all about Jesus. But this word does not say for a woman to keep silent. It says to keep silence. And that's not just talking about her, though. Women should be keeping the children quiet. Women should be keeping other people in the churches quiet while the minister's on the floor. If somebody's making a lot of noise, you should be telling them. We should be listening. Mouths closed, ears open. This is what women should be doing. Now, if it's a Bible study or something like that where it's open discussion so the woman can ask questions, what is the harm in her asking questions to learn? See you in the next part.